friends, we're going to have arguments with the sun again. Anyway, this is Art Spectrum, which was listed as a new product on Blick's website. But it's apparently been around for decades. And the reason it's new on Blick's site is because it's an Australian brand. It's new to us filthy Americans. This is Art Spectrum professional quality artist oil color. I would rethink having your name be Ass Art Spectrum. Okay. Anyway, I decided to go with a dusty pink made in Australia because I am a little bit sick of getting a ton of ultramarine blue. This is pretty much what it looks like. We have the pigments, linseed oil, ASTM, website. There you go. It's an Australian brand. And I'm going to compare this to the closest thing I have, which is a warm blush from Utrecht. The pigments are more, I want to say more or less the same, but no. It has the titanium white, it has the PY42, which is an iron oxide, but the difference is a 101 and a 108. This is another iron oxide, and this just has standard cadmium red. But it's the closest I got, and you can probably tell it's not going to be exactly the same. But anyway, we're just going to take a little look-see, and hopefully the sun, because daylight savings happened a bit ago, and everything is fighting me today. So, we are going to, we are just going to take a little, oh, well, that's quite nice, actually. Oh. Sometimes coming out of the tube, you can tell if something is shit or not. This time, it's like, it's not shit. It seems okay. It's a little thin, but it's not opaque. It's not that opaque at all. We are going to mix it with a little bit of vivid white, not titanium white, because it was first white I pulled out of my tub of whites, and that's going to be taken out of context. We're going to put that over there. There we go. We got something out, and we are just going to mix a little. There we go. Just to see how it pales out, because this seems like it would be good for flesh tones. AS Spectrum brand on its website says it's made for landscape painting, but they have a lot of colors. So this, I got it primarily for skin tones, or at least something that's not blue. But we are going to do one more thing, and we are going to clean off the palette knife. We're going to clean off the palette knife. And we're going to get some garbage noises. We are actually going to mix it with a little bit of cadmium red hue. Not actual cadmium red. I'm not wasting that on this. It's because, again, for flesh tones, sometimes you need a little bit of red. What? Okay. I don't know why I have so much Utrecht, because it's not one of my favorite brands, but it seems that's all I have today. So, I'm going to just get, okay. We're just going to mix a little bit with the red, because sometimes you need it for the fleshy tones. I'm going to put that over there. Yeah. Gonna put that down there. Yep. We're going to clean up the palette. Tamagotchi has awakened. That's a nice little sound effect. I got a sperm. Anyway, that was our little distraction for the day. I did not think it was going to make that noise, but here we are. Okay, we're going to look at it next to some regular old warm blush from Utrecht. It's the closest thing we have pigment-wise. There we go. And it's not the same, but this is just kind of like a baseline for your monitor, so you know what's happening here. And we're just, right from the bat, I think Utrecht is a bit better than the AS Spectrum quality. Like, something about the Spectrum quality is not doing right. Come on, there we go. We're getting there. That didn't do nothing. Okay, just one more thing, and then I'm gonna like get it close to the camera. We're gonna clean off the palette knife. Get some garbage noises. We're just gonna mix it with a little bit of red, just a smidge. It's probably not a 1-1, but it looks more or less the same when it's toned down to the, yeah, that's more or less identical. This is just for your monitor, so you have like a baseline. The AS Spectrum is not as opaque as a lot of other brands. Like Utrecht is a bit of a bad comparison here, but I'm not sure I really liked it. Something about it's a little bit too thin. I don't remember how much this cost. Hold on, how much did this actually cost me? What was it? Dusty Pig. This was like a $15, $17 tube of paint. So it wasn't exactly the cheapest I've ever had, but not the most expensive either. But I'm going to give it a B-, borderline C, because it seemed a little bit too oily off the front. It just seemed a little bit not as high quality as a lot of other brands that I've tried. But again, this is just 1 tube. Maybe there's just something about Series 1s that don't shine, because the Warm Blush is a Series 2 from their brand. So maybe just like something about the different series or different quality. I don't. Why is Vivid White a Series 2? It doesn't matter. But if you want a good kind of base pale flesh tone, it's almost as pale as me. Then it might be a good shot if you don't want to go for some of the other brands. But if you're in Australia, it might be the best option you have, because this is an Australian brand. I would not call it AS for it, it's S. I'm sorry, that's just from a I'm in New York. We make fun of these things. So I'm going to give this a solid B-. Use it, but the thing is, the price point, I would not. It's the price point. It's not as cheap as you think it should be for the quality that I'm seeing straight up from New York City noises, from just this 1 tube. But again, your mileage may vary. Maybe I'll get a few other colors and see how it goes, and that might be for later. So yes, thank you for watching, everybody. This was a short video. This was like less than 8 minutes, but thank you, even with the distraction. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Bye.